कथा कहत नाम पर्यो नृत्य कथक जान्यो हे अंग अंग रोम रोम कथक रंग छायो हे घुंघरू झनकार सुनत श्रवणनि मन भायो हे छंद हो महामंत्र गुनिजन बखायो हे. So this is an immortal creation by Padma Vibhushan Pandit Bijju Maharaj Ji, my Guru, Dada Guru. The name is synonymous with the form of Kathak, the greatest storyteller of his magnificent art form, one of finest and legendary performer, the greatest guru, singer, composer, and choreographer to par excellence, an accomplished poet, painter, percussionist, and so on. Hardly any discipline of art is left to be touched and crafted by his divine brilliance. Today, I am Nainika Ghosh Chaudhary. On behalf of Ninad Foundation, is feeling so fortunate and blessed to receive his blessings through the presentation of his dream institution, Kalashram. Led by Vidushi Shashwati Sainji, his foremost and senior disciple, Kalashram focus on imparting training mainly in the field of Kathak with music, yoga, painting, and is tirelessly engaged to nurture, preserve, and preach our rich cultural heritage. In step with time, male dancers of today, the last episode of dance performances, we have four upcoming promising male talents from Kalashram, guided by Maharaji and Shashwati Shendidi. Shanki Singh, Snehi Kumar Ujjwal, Vikash Raj, and Aryav Anand. So let me welcome today Shashwati Shendidi. Didi, namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar,
Namaskar, Didi.
Namaskar, friends.
A very warm welcome to you, to Natrang-Vasantotsav.
Very happy. Thank you. We are very happy to be part of this beautiful, very unique and special festival, which focuses on the quality, the artistic strength of the male dancers, particularly, and which really is the strength of Kathak, because as you perhaps know and many others know, that Kathak initially was a male dominated scenario, because it was in the temples that Kathak started as a storytelling tradition. So, and Shiva and Krishna being the icons, Natraj and Natavar. So Purush or males were always a very predominant aspect of Kathak in the temples, in the Kathavachan, and gradually when it started in the social gatherings and Havelis and the uh, darbars and rajwadas, it became more popular with women dancers. So today the celebration is Shivratri and Shiva. So the magnanimity of Shiva, which really talks about the strength and the power. As I said, we are going to show Shiva's compositions, mostly from Maharajji's works that he has written. As Nainika just now mentioned, he is not only the uncrowned emperor of dance, he is also a wonderful A-grade vocalist from the All India Radio. He is a percussionist of the highest order, and he writes wonderful poetry, he paints. So today you will hear some poetic compositions which perhaps are being done for the first time for the audiences to enjoy. So Friends, we will start with a composition written by Maharajji, um, and this has been published in his recent collection, Brij Sham Kahe, which is a collection of poetry of nearly 250 compositions. So we are selecting one which describes the grandeur, the beauty, and Shiva is, sometimes it is thought that Shiva is a powerful god and mainly to kill. That's not true. He is very soft, he is very pious, he is very compassionate, he is very giving and loving. So there is both the aspects of Shiva which are being performed in today's entire program. So we begin with a small composition written by Maharajji on Shiva. Thank you. And the dancers here are Aryan, Vikas, and Sneh. Namaskar. So that was a poetry on the grand, magnanimous, and the powerful Shiva. We now bring to you a composition again which is written by Maharajji and very recent. I don't think there has been any presentation of this yet. So this is on Ganesha, very beautifully written about the beautiful body of Ganesha, his ears, his eyes, and his liking of the sweets, laddu, which are so special for Lord Ganesha, modak. So this composition is a musical composition which will be performed by Shanky Singh. So friends, enjoy this musical composition on Ganesh.
अब प्रस्तुत है 3 साल विलंबित है। अब प्रस्तुत है एक अहमद जो तिश्र जाति में है, उसका पता मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ। धा दे दे दा दा दे दे दा दा दे दे दा दा दे दे दा दा थे ता थे सत थे तत रे दा थे आ थे सत थे तत थे ता थे ता दा 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 थे 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 तत ता तत ता तत ता थे 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 तत ता दा 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 दा
After this beautiful composition of Balaji's, we bring to you another group composition on Shiva and Parvati consort. So this is a very old composition which has been decorated into this trio to give the feel of Shiva's beauty, Shiva's all the accessories that he has, and with Parvati by him. Shankar Giljapati. So performed by Vikas, Aryan and Sneh. And uh, the evening concludes with a composition, Lay Kari. Lay, again, Shiva, it is said that from his damarus, stotras came out. From the damaru, several sounds came. So it is said that the body of Shiva, Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya, the whole world is as if contained in Shiva's body. Vachikam Sarvavangmayam, the sound that Shiva produces through his damaru and through his mantras is all the sound in nature around us, whether it is the chirping of birds or the ripple of the water or the wind, which all these things we never realize as beautiful sounds, but it is a part of beautiful melodious sound which keeps our mind, our balance in order. Without, if we wouldn't have all these beautiful melodic sounds of nature, there would have been catastrophe because our oral senses depend on all these sounds, the tympanic fluid, the viscosity, all of that. These are scientific things which we do not understand and we become unconscious of all our surrounding, which is so beautiful. So it is Shiva's sound, which is the sound of nature, and Aharya, Chandra Taradi, all the beautification, the adornment of Shiva is all the stars, the moon, the planet. Satvikam Shivam, that meditative Shiva, we bow at his feet. So Shiva is not only the power of transformation, he is Nataraj, and his stotra, his damaru produces all the beautiful bowls even that we use in our dance. So this concluding number is not an expressive, it doesn't have any lyrics, it doesn't have any poetry along with it, but it's all based on music, rhythm, which again expresses the power of the male body which is represented by Shiva's strength and Krishna's grace. So both together are contained in this concluding number, which is Laikar, performed by Shanki Singh, Vikash Kumar, Sneh Ujjal, and Aryab Anand. This composition has been recorded by Maharajji and brought to your presentation. We conclude with Laikar. Friends, I hope you enjoyed the program by the Kalashram male dancers. It's really interesting that Nanika has thought of such a unique concept, because most of the time nowadays it's a female-oriented domain, but initially it was the males who were performing in the temples, as I said. So Nanika, uh, perhaps you can join us,
Thank you.
and perhaps you will be happy to
Thank you
talk to some
so
of
much.
these boys.
Such
I
a
hope you
beautiful
are excited. I hope you and your organization were happy with all of Shiva's work.
बिल्कुल भी जी
So, do you want all the four would be happy to talk to you, but would
um
you like them to stand here and answer one little point of yours, answer one
yes
question? I think that will be
yes
interesting. You'll get a
yes
variety.
sir. Yes
So,
Didi.
we can have uh, one by one. Arya, if you can come, I'll move out. Okay. Women not allowed.
Yes. So नमस्कार. Hello. आप आरिफ? You are
Arya.
Arif? Arif, okay, Arif. So just you know the concept of the festival. What is for that the meal? So just now Didi was saying that the dance field has become a female oriented. Now female dancers zyadatar we can see, and they get the preferences in the show also, as well as, and also taking dance as a career option for a male also. Of is a like a profession. Passion is a different thing, but profession is totally a different thing. So how much you are just मतलब उसके लिए कितना विल पावर है आपके अंदर, and how much you are encouraged, and you are just very much विल पावर आपका कितना
And
है.
how you
Yes.
had a passion, but to come to a profession, what all did you have to do?
My father was a professional Kathak dancer. His name was late Dr. Madhukar Anandji. He was a disciple of
अच्छा अच्छा
Maharaj.
okay okay
And
अच्छा
I'm very honored to be born in such a family and have Maharajji and Didi as my guru. Everything ends with the discipline and sincerity you have to your art. That is the way you can carry your passion to professionalism, and then you cannot draw a line. That's one thing and the same thing for that.
wonderful. Just like very glad to know that you are Madhukarji's son. So thank you so much, and I know
So
that
that was so good. He said there is no
very
compromise. There's no shortcut. You have to
yes.
put in your work. Uh, then everyone will accept it, and they have to really believe
Right,
in your. Okay, can I
right.
have विकास? आप हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हो, उत्तर दे सकते हो. विकास कुमार.
Vikas. Yes, Namaskar, Vikas. So, very nice presentation. Thank you so much. And सब तो महाराज जी की अब दीदी के आशीर्वाद है डेफिनेटली और हम लोग के ऊपर. पर वही नाच को लेके आगे बढ़ने का आपके अंदर मतलब कितना वो जज्बा है, वो बात का मतलब आप बचपन से ही सीख रहे हो, या कैसे आपकी मतलब ऐसे कैसे आया आपके मन में कि नाच को लेके आगे बढ़ना है, थोड़ा सा बताइए.
सबसे पहले तो मैं वेस्टर्न कर रहा था, और फिर मुझे किसी ने इंस्पायर किया कि नहीं आप क्लासिकल फील्ड में जाओगे तो बहुत अच्छा कर सकते हो. फिर मैंने ज्वाइन किया क्लासिकल. फिर बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करने पड़े कि एज अ मेल डांसर बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम होते हैं. आप घुंघरू को लेकर जा रहे हो कहीं एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, तो सभी बोल रहे हैं लड़की होकर घुंघरू पहन के डांस कर रहे हो, काइंड ऑफ इस टाइप से बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस थे. तो मैं बहुत ही नॉर्मल बैकग्राउंड से बिलोंग करता हूँ, बोकारो झारखंड, जो कि बहुत ही ऐसे क्लासिकल डांस को नहीं प्रमोट करते। तो फिर फॉर्चुनेटली मैं यहाँ पे आया और महाराज जी और दीदी का आशीर्वाद मिला और आपके सामने हूँ मैं।
Very
I
nice.
would
And it's
love that he becomes our role model because he has left his Western dance. वो सब
Exactly.
छोड़ के वो classical में आया और ईश्वर की
Right.
दया से he is so successfully rising and he is really he has a very long way to go but he is very
Exactly.
promising in his work. तो ये तो
Yes.
बहुत अच्छी बात है बेटा, ये तो बहुत बढ़िया बात है कि आप एक
Yes.
कहीं से कहीं आ गए।
Yes.
कोई नहीं बोलेगा आपको घुंघरू लेके जाएगी, बड़ी तारीफ है आजकल। स्नेह जी आइए, स्नेह कुमार उज्ज्वल।
Yes. Yes. Namaskar, Snehal. Yes. So I know you that मतलब behind the screen also know you. So for that please आप थोड़ा सा बताइए आपकी जर्नी के बारे में एंड इसको लेके आगे बढ़ना कैसे है या क्या है?
एक्चुअली मैं सीए की पढ़ाई सीपीटी मैंने क्लियर किया था, फिर अचानक से मैंने पेरेंट्स से बोला कि मुझे डांस भी करना है, तो उन्होंने बोला उसके लिए फाइनेंशियली सपोर्ट तो नहीं करेंगे। फिर मैंने ट्यूशन पढ़ाया, वहाँ की फीस निकाल के अपने डांस को छुपते छुपाते कंटिन्यू करके फिर कलाश्रम में जब एडमिशन लिया तो बताया कि मैं महाराज जी के संदर्भ में जा रहा हूँ। फिर धीरे धीरे जर्नी शुरू हुई, दीदी के अंडर सीखा, फिर महाराज जी को सीखने का मौका मिला। अभी बहुत कुछ सीखना है, अभी सीखते ही जा रहे हैं। हाँ, घुंघरू की बात है, घुंघरू के साथ मेरी मेट्रो में चेक होता है तो पूछते हैं ये क्या लेके जा रहे हो, तो घुंघरू है क्या, बहन का है क्या, उनका नहीं नहीं मेरा है। वो नाचने वाले हो, हाँ हाँ नाचने वाले, बोलते हाँ नाचने वाले।
Yes. So that is the thing.
अब आपके पेरेंट्स क्या फील करते हैं? पहले तो आप छुपाते थे, अब आगे हैप्पी?
बहुत खुश है दीदी, बहुत खुश है कि मैं कर रहा हूँ और इतना स्ट्रगल करके आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ मैं धीरे धीरे, बहुत खुश है।
This is again a message for all those struggling males and their parents and their guardians. अगर ये सक्सेसफुल हो रहा है तो बहुत तारीफ की बात है कि इसने अपना बीड़ा उठाया और आगे बढ़ा। Thank you, Sneh. Keep it up. And finally we have Shanky Singh, one of our senior dancers, and he also teaches at Kalashram. आप बोलिए, अल्मोड़ा से है।
अच्छा, ओके, नमस्कार शैंकी। सो आप भी थोड़ा सा बता दीजिए आपके जर्नी के बारे में एंड व्हाट इज योर इंस्पिरेशन फॉर डांस, किसको लेके कैसे करना है एंड क्या क्या स्ट्रगल आपने ऑलरेडी फेस किए हैं, दैट इज सम ऑब्स्टैकल्स व्हाट यू केम इन वे। यस,
स्ट्रगल मैंने सच में, अगर मैं सच बोलूँ तो मैंने कोई स्ट्रगल फेस नहीं किया, क्योंकि मेरी फैमिली हमेशा से बहुत सपोर्टिव थी। मेरी मम्मी, जब मैंने शुरू किया था तो भी माँ हमेशा खड़ी रहती थी पीछे, मेरी दादी, और मेरी फैमिली में डांस म्यूजिक तो खैर दूर दूर तक नहीं है। तो मैंने सीखना शुरू किया था, बहुत छोटे से शहर से हूँ, और उस टाइम पे भी जो गुरु मिले उन्होंने भी बहुत सपोर्ट किया, उन्होंने कहा कि जाओ आगे बढ़ो। और जब दिल्ली आया, हाँ, तो उस टाइम पे थोड़ा सा ये था कि कहाँ सीखना है, क्या करना है, कुछ नहीं। फिर दीदी मिले, कलाश्रम में एडमिशन लिया, धीरे सीखा। यहाँ पर अगर मैं अपनी जर्नी के बारे में बताऊँ तो मेरे लिए उतना स्ट्रगल प्रॉब्लम नहीं रही। फैमिली सपोर्टिव थे, गुरु सपोर्टिव थे, इधर दीदी और महाराज जी थे। लेकिन एक चीज़ बहुत बुरी लगती है जब डांसर्स को लोग अनएजुकेटेड बोलते हैं कि उनने पढ़ाई नहीं की है, मतलब एक तरीके से उन लोगों को लगता है कि हाँ बस नाचना गाना है, उनका एक वो है। और जब हाँ एक क्वेश्चन हमसे पूछा जाता था जब मैं घर जाता कि तुम क्या करते हो, मैं बोलता हूँ कि मैंने डांसिंग में पढ़ाई की है, बस नहीं वो सब ठीक है, लेकिन तुम करते क्या हो? अरे डांस करनी वो सब एक अलग चीज़ है, वैसे क्या करते हो? फिर मैंने उनको बोला कि नहीं मैं सिलाई बुनाई का कोर्स कर रहा हूँ, इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं कर सकती। लेकिन हाँ, डांस के बारे में अगर आप पढ़ना चाहो तो एक बहुत लंबा प्रोसेस है। शायद आप, मैं खुद एमएससी स्टूडेंट हूँ, एमएससी पास आउट हूँ, उसके बाद मैंने अपना सब्जेक्ट चेंज किया, कथक में मास्टर्स किया। मुझे लगता है कि एमएससी शायद ज़्यादा ईजी है, कथक बहुत मुश्किल है। जैसे महाराज जी बोलते हैं कि लाइफ लॉन्ग अगर आप सीखना चाहो तो भी नहीं सीख पाओगे, रोज कुछ नया, रोज कुछ नया, रोज कुछ नया। तो लगता है कि बाप रे वो ज़्यादा ईजी है कि 2+2 4 होता है, लेकिन डांस में बहुत कुछ है। तो ये स्ट्रगल है, बीइंग अ डांसर इतना स्ट्रगल मैंने नहीं किया, लेकिन हाँ एज अ स्टडी और सब कुछ करते हुए तो मैं यहाँ पे पहुँच पाया हूँ।
वंडरफुल शैंकी, विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट।
चारों लोग यहाँ आ जाओ और सब जल्दी आओ, and they have to say to the audience that yes, even being a male dancer all should be seen. चार नहीं दिख रहे,
सब लोग नहीं दिख रहे। स्नेह छूट गए।
Okay. So being a male dancer, are you regretting
No.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Very happy.
And do you want to go further with the dance?
Yes.
Okay, even if you don't get so many programs, does dance itself give you joy and happiness? Yes. Good. मेरे को देखो तो नहीं बोल रहे. Okay. Yes, truly, it's a very tough scenario for the males, as you have kept it for that. But still, again, I say, most of the successful males, even in the dance scenario, have been, in all of these classical dances, have been males. From Pandit Biju Maharaj ji, our mentor, our guru, Khelu Babu, one of the ultimate words in the field of Resi. Then there have been such great Vempati Chinna Satyam from the Kuchipudi, and Kathakali has been mostly males who are. So it is, if you want to do something from your heart and with dedication and you want to move forward, I would like to add just one thing, that being an artist, it is such a blessing that the whole world looks so much with respect and reverence. When we say, whether we are in America, Europe, or India, when there's someone sitting by our side in the flight or in the train, and when they ask, okay, where are you going and what do you do? When we say that we are artists, everyone goes, oh wow, artists, okay, very good, what do you do? They never ask such with wide eyes for any other profession. Engineer, doctor, vagara, vagara, they don't say, oh, you are an engineer. No. But if you say you're an artist, everyone's eyes widen up. So, it is very respected all over in the world. And because it is, people see the divine in my guru's dance. We all know that people say we can see Krishna, we can see the divine in your dance. So that is true. If one does from the heart, it gives so much peace and joy and solace to everybody. So yes, friends, keep it up.
Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone. So namaskar to Didi Maharaji and to all the viewers, lovely viewers. Didi, namaskar. Thank you so much. But before leaving, just can I request you one thing? একটা छोटा सा एक पढ़न कर दीजिए, क्योंकि एज अ गुरु एंड कोरियोग्राफर यू आर जस्ट एपिटोम ऑफ द इंस्पिरेशन, मतलब इन लोग के पीछे
पुरुषों का तुमने रख दिया था, सिर्फ पुरुष में
ये रिक्वेस्ट है मेरा दीदी, एक छोटा सा पढ़न, बस थोड़ा सा पढ़न करके बस वी कैन जस्ट लीव फ्रॉम यू बिकॉज यू आर हियर एंड हां
da din din da din din da din din da da din din da da din din da da din din da da din da 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 daga daga tigi 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 naga naga na tigi ka da ta da gira da kat da daga tigi da gira tigi da gintaran dari da dari da dari da daga tigi da gira tigi da gintaran dari da dari da Darida, Dagitigda, Kridatigda, Gintaran, Gintaran, Darida, da.
Wonderful, Didi, as usual.
Now, I specially spoke something which I never, this is not a composition which I do. It is on the spot, an extempore composition. And this is the strength of Kathak. Whatever, if the tal is running, you can speak and you can talk, create on the spot. Okay?
Right. Very well seen. Thank you so much. Pranam.
Thank you.